Lego was founded by a geezer called Ollie Kirk Christiansen in Denmark in the year 1932. He started first using wood before moving to plastic in 1947. Whose idea was it to get dressed up like a Lego figure? Look, the mouth on this thing doesn't even move. I can whack from side to side, but that's pretty much it. Oh my days, this isn't working. I can't tell a story in this. Yo mate, get yourself off the floor in laughter and give us an hand getting out of this. Hurry up, I need the toilet now. Watch where you're putting your hands. What you mean the head is stuck? Just pull, will ya? Toys were great when I was a small child. Matchbox cars, train sets, action figures, and my personal favourite, Lego. But there were also those toys that were about as much fun as sitting in a damp, messy nappy. One of these was a board game I got called Frustration, where you had to get your 4-counter button type things around the board and home. And if you got jumped by another player, you would have to go back to the start of the board or something like that. But the dice popper in the middle was loud and really annoying. It was a half-decent game, to be fair. Unfortunately, being quite young, I didn't have many friends come over because, well, I only knew about 4 kids in the area at the time, and I didn't have any brothers or sisters, so there was no one really to play the game with. And if I played on my own, against myself, I would always lose. The game was causing me some serious frustration, so it got dumped at a car boot sale, out the way.
Hey, how much for the game?
Look, just take it.
Oh, cool.
So Lego was my saviour. I used to have a fair few sets that I really enjoyed building different things with, but what I really wanted was the Lego fire station. It was the set to have. Now my friend Paul had invited me round one evening after school, and because he had a lazy eye and he never did much other than play with his Lego, the only problem I had was I could never be sure if he was looking at me or not. Yo Paul, I'm over here. But the upshot was he'd been out over the weekend to the toy shop in town and got the Lego fire station, and he was starting to build it when I went round. Before I knew it, the set was built and ready to enjoy. So we both sat down, and then my mum turned up and said,
I'm home, it's time for tea.
But
Come on, your fish fingers will be getting cold.
So I never actually got to play with the Lego fire station. I had the picture engraved in my brain, and that was that. The following Saturday, I visited the toy shop in town, which was called Ashley's, and I hinted to my parents about the fire station. I was sure it was in the bag, and at some point I would have the Holy Grail in my hands, especially as Christmas was on its way. So Christmas arrived, and as I predicted, a wrapped present rattled with the sound of Lego. I was super excited, and unwrapped the present to reveal a Texas Ranger station. What in the blue Jethro was this? I wanted to put out fires with the fire engines, not recreate a scene from Brokeback Mountain. Oh my days, the set contained horses, and even though they looked good, I suppose, they didn't move well on carpet and tended to fall over, or the legs would break off when you tried to move them. So one day, someone, naming no names, thought it would be a good idea to superglue the horses together so they wouldn't break. But that meant I couldn't change them into anything else. They would remain a rubbish horse forever. These flaming horses would always remind me of the Texas Ranger station. That should have been the fire station I never got.
I don't suppose you have any Lego horses, do you?
You're having a laugh. On the plus side, my granddad collected 40 tokens off Weetabix packets, 1 token per pack, and paid £2.95 delivery and got me the Town Square set, which had a really cool bookshop made in old Victorian style design. The only downside was a cart selling flowers. It came with a horse. I hate Lego horses. I just hate them. And Dad, how much glue did you actually use?